All right, so we got to talk about our favorite clown, man. Our favorite clown, Marty Marr, man. I haven't been able to watch some of Marty Marr's videos. I actually haven't seen a couple of CJ on 32's videos. But I've been getting a lot of comments, man, because recently we've been covering a lot of Corey SSG's situation with Carmen. So if you guys haven't seen the recent reaction videos we did on Corey SSG and Carmen, definitely go check it out, right? And this is another thing, right? Like CJ on 32's is not really talking about all this stuff that Corey SSG's been doing, right? This is crazy what he's doing. But he was quick to get involved when Royalty and CJ So Cool had a split, right? When they had their split, right, he started hanging around Royalty, right? Because apparently he used to go hang out with them and they're both cool with him or whatever. But ain't that the same case when you used to go hang out with Corey SSG and Carmen? Now you're not taking Carmen's side, even though this guy is out here acting crazy. He's acting crazy. I would think CJ on 32's be talking to Corey SSG and be like, yo, like, that ain't right, man. Don't go pull up on that woman's, her mother's house like that and then live stream it, right? But they didn't do that, right? So that's some weird kind of friendship they got going on. But maybe he's going to be like, oh, that's not my business. Well, it was your business when you got involved between Royalty and CJ So Cool, right? So I don't get that, right? And then he got even more deeper when Royalty's daughter put out these allegations on CJ So Cool. So some shit ain't adding up. But I was going to react to some of Marty Marr's recent videos, but I'm like, this stuff is clickbait. I don't even know how thousands of people fall for this stuff. How do people fall for this video? He said his Mercedes caught on fire. His car did not catch on fire, man. Like, I don't get it, right? People be falling for Marty Marr's videos every day. Every day it's all clickbait. So we're definitely not going to check out his recent videos. And it looks like he got his Benz back. CJ probably had to pay to get it out the impound lot. Because, CJ's paying for this. Like, I can be like, Marty Marr is our favorite clown and all that stuff. But Marty Marr, CJ is kind of scared of Marty Marr. Marty Marr's got a lot of information on your boy CJ on 32's. So this video right here, I got a lot of comments about it. People are like, CJ is actually still paying. He is still taking care of Marty Marr, man. That is crazy to me. That is insane. Why is another man taking care of another grown-ass man, man? That doesn't make any sense to me. Unless, like people were saying, right? CJ is scared of Marty Marr. Marty Marr's got a lot on CJ on 32. So, like I said, we could joke about Marty Marr all day, calling him a clown and shit like that. I mean, he is a clown. That's just my opinion. I think he's a clown, even though CJ is spoiling him like a sugar baby. But the boy's got something deep on CJ on 32's for CJ to take care of him like that. So I think he's just playing you guys on YouTube. He's just trying to get views, so he's going to pretend like he's depressed and sad. He's just doing it to get the clicks and the views so you guys can continue to come on his channel. But CJ's still taking care of him. He might not be paying him like the $700,000, I think he said, or $750,000 a year, but he's still taking care of him. He is taking care of your boy. But let me jump into this video here.
No, kind of sucks. But shout out to everybody, man, who watched the house giveaway. I said the house giveaway. I'm tripping. The house, buying the house and everything. So just the situation with the house, I didn't really talk a lot or explain it in the video. But I seen a lot of comments. That video got a lot of more comments than usual. First, let's talk about rehabilitating the house. Like, I went to look at it, guys. I told him, yeah, let's make it happen, though. Honestly, I told him, yeah, I was satisfied with it. When you got land, a house being out today, none of that shit mattered. Did y'all see all the land? And then I didn't even show y'all the extra 7 acres on the other side. With me I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking at it content-wise, how much more fun I can have, how much more to up my YouTube in my life,
Why does he need a big house if it's just him, right? Like, I get it if it's a big house land-wise, right? A big garage, right, for all the cars. But why would he need 5, 6 bedrooms unless Marty Marr's gonna sleep in there and some of the other 32 gang members is just gonna they're all gonna sleep there together like one big happy weird family or something like that? I don't get it, right? Because it doesn't seem like all his baby moms live together. So why would you need? I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I'm not looking at, oh, it's outdated, because anything outdated can be rehab. So the thing is actually a person that we go to, one of our friends, dad owns the house. So they had it on the market. They didn't have it for sale. They had the house on the market for like $4,200 a month. That's with no barn houses or none of that. You know, the dad wanted to keep like some parts of the property. So me and him started chopping it up and everything. They took it off the market. So we started chopping it up after Marty talked to them, and I think they bought the house from an architect for like 1.2 million, 1.1 million, and that's where his father go for peace. So they don't want to sell the house. So if I get the house, I'm gonna just rent the house for either 1 year or 2 year lease. But I just see the potential. I see the potential of having all the cars there, and I see much better content. Like, it's business moves. Like, if I could have bought it, I would have bought it, because it's 20 acres, guys. It's like land. It's where I needed it. I can always rehab.
Bro, I'm sure there's plenty of other houses for sale in Illinois, like, or in Juliet or wherever, right? There's not one house, and that house, like, I'm just gonna be honest, it looks old to me, right? But that's whatever he likes, right? I'm just thinking, like, he don't got a lot of people living with him. Why would he need, unless, like I said, unless he's going to get Marty Marr, because he has to take care of Marty Marr forever, right? Marty Marr has got some deep, deep secrets on your boy, right? Because it's crazy how he's taking care of them more than he's taking care of his children.
Always tear down, you can always build. Just got to see the restrictions and stuff over there. But I didn't get that deep yet. Like, I only went to look at it. So, I'm all in for that. But another one of their friends got one that's way updated with a big slate in the back. Like, you can walk right off the back porch. They had like 12 buyers, but everybody got denied that buying it. So they said, see, I always catch it at the end. So they said, if this last person that built out, they don't go through, they just gonna rent it. So I mean, I'll take that. Even they land $5,000 a month. You got to think I'll make that in 3 or 4 videos. So rent paid right there. But all the excitement and fun I can bring to the channel. That's what I'm thinking about. And
now I saw this comment right here. This is on Marty Marr's channel. Somebody said, that's a $100K car, bro. What the hell is you thinking? Use your head. Think before you do shit. That's not smart move. This is why CJ's separation himself from you, because you're out here making poor decisions for content. But anyway, so you got Marty Marr laughing, right? This is what I'm telling you, right? Marty Marr, we might like clown Marty Marr and make jokes about him, right? Just for entertainment or whatever. But Marty Marr's he's got some secrets on CJ. He's got some deep, deep secrets, because there's just no way you're going to have me believing another man is taking care of another grown man like this, paying that man's rent, paying the car payments, putting food in on his table, buying him clothes, got the whole apartment furnished, right? Who you think furnished that apartment, right? That boy Marty Marr, we might, like I said, we might clown on him and, laugh and all that, but he's the one really laughing, right? Because you read those comments, boy, he can do burnouts in that Benz, and CJ's gonna go buy him another one. Like, that's how much deep Marty Marr is involved, right? And some people are saying it's because of the raffles. I think the raffles is the main one, right? Because the raffle creator platform, this is why he switched over, right? This is what we've been saying, right, for the last 2 years, right? The whole raffle creator platform, the way they've been doing these raffles is all illegal. It's illegal. And because Marty Marr took on the responsibility, he's got your boy, he's got secrets on him.
It'll equal out, because I'll just move out the crib I'm in now, save that money, move out the clubhouse, save that money, and it'll equal rent. So, it's a win-win situation for me. I'm not going to rush into nothing. I already know this. Like, I haven't rushed. I've been settling where I'm at. Like, y'all know I pay $6,000 for rent and taxes, guys. I pay $6,000 for my rent and $2,500 for Marty rent. Like,
hold on. Did you guys hear that? You guys saw the pictures, right? This is Marty Marr's Instagram. Remember when I told you I told you guys, right? He is taking care of Marty Marr. That is CJ's old apartment, right? The apartment they claim got robbed or whatever. Remember when CJ did those videos talking about his apartment in Texas got robbed and it's unsafe and I have to move, right? And all this goofy stuff. So if it's unsafe, why you got Marty Marr living there right now? Why are you continuing to pay $2,500? You guys heard it, right? He said $6,000 or $6,500 for his apartment. His apartment is a little bit nicer. It's actually in a pretty nice area. Well, let me replay this again. I want you guys to listen to this. I don't know if you guys listened to it, but I got a lot of comments about this in the last couple of days. But we've been reacting to Corey SSG, right? Because that dude is that kid is out of control, boy. You would think one of these older guys like CJ on 32's, since CJ on 32's have been trying to bail him out, right? He claimed he was going to bail him out of the whole situation in Texas with the kidnapping allegation. I would think you would get on the phone with Buddy and be like, yo, you need to calm your ass down, right? Don't get on these live streams. I've never seen, man, this is like a whole new level of idiots committing crimes and recording themselves on a live stream. Like, that's insane, boy.
I'm not gonna rush into nothing. I already know this. Like, I haven't rushed. I've been settling where I'm at. Like, y'all know I pay $6,000 for rent in Texas, guys. I pay $6,000 for my rent and $2,500 for Marty rent. Like, I pay $6,000 for my rent and $2,500 for Marty rent. Like, I pay $6,000 for rent in Texas, guys. I pay $6,000 for my rent and $2,500 for Marty rent.
Y'all heard that, right? So I wasn't lying, right? Because we did a video before, and I was like, see, Marty Marr calls him sugar daddy. That's his sugar daddy. And you got CJ just admitted right here for you guys. Did you guys listen to it? You want me to replay it again? He said he pays $6,000 for his apartment, and he pays $2,500 for Marty. And that Mercedes, right, it has some issues, right? Because when we looked it up before, you know, I made the video, right? But that's just the title. You know, you gotta come up with catchy titles. I mean, that's what Marty Marr does, right? He clickbaits every video. Every video on Marty Marr's channel is clickbait. So the one video that I do, you got all these goofies coming out left and right talking about, oh, it was repossessed. It was repossessed. It was about to be repossessed, right? The car registration was outdated, but I guess Daddy CJ had to pay for it. CJ takes care of everything. Takes care of the car payments, the gas, the detailing, the vacuuming of that car. He's taking care of the rent. You heard it, right? $2,500. But shout out to all these people right here, right? So I think this is it, too. I think this is really why CJ's been spoiling him. CJ put the raffles under Marty's name. So when the feds come, they're going to come for Marty instead of CJ. And CJ's going to tell Marty to hold it down and not talk. He's going to make sure that Marty is good when he comes home. And that's why CJ didn't want the raffles and his name or under his business name, because here's another one. CJ switched up as soon as Gabe put him on the legit raffle company. So as you guys can see, I think this is also it, because there's no other reason why CJ. It's just like, you got to think about it, man. It's just weird. Why is a grown man, right? Some people are saying CJ's like 50 years old. Some are saying like he's 45, 46. I don't know how old he is. He's got to be in his 40s, right? I don't know his exact age, but I'm guessing he's probably in his 40s. I don't think he's in his 50s. Like, I've seen some comments. I don't think he's that. Maybe Stunner Cheese is, but I don't think CJ is. CJ is probably in his 40s. And then Marty Marr looks rough, but I think he looks rough on purpose because he's trying to fool you guys. That's all he's doing with his channel. He's trying to get views, so he has to play it off like he's sad, he's miserable, he's depressed, but his daddy is taking care of everything. CJ is taking care of him. So he's just acting, but he's acting and I'm just acting with him, right? It's like, if he's going to pretend like he don't know what's going on, then we might as well pretend like we don't know what's going on either, right? But we know what's going on. We know Marty Marr is just trying to fool people. trying to make it look a certain way so he can just get more money out of his subscribers, out of his followers, the same people that already pay into CJ's giveaways and Rels and the whole 32 gang. Marty Mar's just trying to create his own path with this whole marketing thing, right? He wants you guys to pay for his marketing services, for shout outs and story feed collabs on Instagram and interviews and shout outs, right? He's trying to make his own money, so he's going to have to play it off like he's sad. This is why he's always, boy, he comes out every day with a new special. First ever 60% off. Hit me up for special pricing. This is Marty Mar's way of making money right now. This is his own stream. Like the other guys got the raffles and the giveaways and the merch and all that. This is how Marty Mar is going to do it. So he has to play it off. He has to play it off like he's broke. That CJ stopped paying him $700,000. That CJ is just helping them here and there, right? And it's not just here and there, man. Like I'm saying, this whole thing is really hilarious, right? But I'm just playing along with it, right? CJ's taking care of everything. I mean, you literally got to hear the man say, I'm paying $2,500. What kind of man, get in the comment section right now. What kind of man, a grown man, 40 years old, is going to take care of another 30-year-old, right? I think Marty Mar is 30, right? He's got to be 30 or maybe like high 20s, right? But if you're like, if you're like 20 or 21, you're a man. You need to get it on your own right now, 21. But if you're 30 and you want us to believe you were making $100,000 selling furniture before you became CJ's right nut hugger, but now you're broke and CJ has to take care of you. I mean, I think he's just playing it off. I think he don't want to get a job because he knows CJ is going to take care of him regardless. CJ will do whatever it takes to keep Marty Mar's mouth shut. Because once Marty Mar opens his mouth, that's an open testimony. He can easily testify on your boy and have him really shut down really bad. But this is why I think he's really, he's not really interested in working. He's not going to get a 9 to 5, even though he makes it seem like that, like everything is going bad for him. I think that shit is all acting on video, so people feel bad for him and then, probably sign up for some of these marketing shit he's got going on or donate money. But CJ's got him because he can't afford to have Marty Mar talk.
Like, I could do anything. Really, I can do anything I want to do when I want to do, but I'm not rushing into shit. So, it's going to be a process. But if I can get either one of them to rent out, if I could buy the other one or rent, I'm going to do it, because I already see the potential. See, a lot of people on the outside looking in.
All right, so I think that's pretty much it for that video. I think it was just the part where, shout out to Mr. Skinny too, man. Mr. Skinny's been roasting Marty Mar. Marty Mar, like I said, yeah, we might make fun of him and laugh and all that, all the jokes and stuff, but Marty Mar is really laughing because Marty Mar's got secrets on your boy. He's got first-hand knowledge because you got to remember that the whole raffle was under his name. So I think it was just this piece.
So, it's a win-win situation for me. I'm not going to rush into nothing. I already know this. Like, I haven't rushed. I've been settling where I'm at. Like, y'all know I pay $6,000 for rent in taxes, guys. I pay $6,000 for my rent and $2,500 for Marty rent. Like, I could do anything. Really, I can do anything I want to. I pay $6,000 for my rent and $2,500 for Marty rent. Like, I could
That's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me that a grown man is taking care of another grown man. Like, you got to think about it. Is he going to pay the rent? Is he paying the rent for all the other men around him, like every other 32 gang member? Why Marty Mar, unless Marty Mar's got dirt on him? That's weird, right? It's weird why a grown man is taking care of another grown man's rent, car payments, food, cell phone. That's not even your son. That is insane, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. This is crazy.